It looks like snot. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So first and foremost,
Bitch, back the fuck up. I'll knock the fuck up you. Hey.
Like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. I filmed some fun videos this weekend, and I'm super excited to edit them, so the least you can do is just be prepared for them to drop. Today is going to be another Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, which I have been pushing off for a while now, but today we have the time. A lot of it, actually. And I did some quarantine shopping. I picked up a lot of stuff, mainly for my hair, because recently my hair has been acting brand new. Last week my hair was really flat, limp, and stringy. I was like, what the hell is going on? I was just under the assumption that my hair was just acting like this because of the weather change and my hair just needed a little pick-me-up. So I picked up the Aphogee 2-step protein treatment and the Keratin 2 Min Reconstructor. So here's what they look like. I will probably link all the products I'm using in the description box below. And then I followed up with the Eden Body Works split-in repair mask. This is from the almond marshmallow line. Listen, I don't know where I've been, but Eden Body Works is where it's at, alright? Just sent me some new products that I haven't gotten around to using yet, but I'm pretty sure they're fire because anything I put my hands on by Eden recently, it's fire. So for my styling product, I'm going to be using some Ecostyler, which I have not used on my head in over a year. When I was blonde last year, my hair just could not take Ecostyler. Like, when I bleached my hair, I could not use heavy gels like Ecostyler. It just weighed my hair down. It was too much. So I'm experimenting with some mini twists today, and I'm a little concerned with shrinkage, so that's why I picked up heavy ass gels like Ecostyler. So these are the two that I picked up. I was unsure of which one that I wanted to use. This is the Cannabis Sativa Black Castor and Olive Oil Ecostyler, and then I also got basically the gold Ecostyler. I'm pretty sure this is the gold one everyone was hyping up last year. I couldn't decide on which one I wanted to use for this video, so we're just gonna use both. And then lastly, before we get into these topics, I'm gonna be using the Eden Body Works Almond Marshmallow Hydration Serum. I think that's what this is. They sent me this stuff 2 months ago, and I'm still obsessed. So as far as these topics, I did not really plan on structuring this video a specific way, so whatever comes out of my mouth is just whatever y'all are gonna get today. That's the kind of mood I'm in today. So this first topic I'm gonna address now because I'm getting sick and tired of it. YouTube is not allowing creators to monetize their content based off of specific words that they may use. So just be an adult, open your ears, and just use common sense. It's not really hard to figure out what I'm talking about. And as far as these mini twists, I'm really just gonna like wing it. So ironically, in a previous Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, I touched up on how the media likes to use certain agendas to basically put negativity right in our face. And of course, with everything that is going on right now, this is no different. In fact, it's actually spiraling out of control. I'm gonna take the gold Ecostyler first just because I think it smells better. I would just like to say, if there's anyone watching this who's been affected by this or has lost a loved one due to the epidemic, I'm sending out my condolences and prayers. With that being said, I wish some people would stop being so close-minded and influenced by everything they see on TV and social media. And most importantly, I wish people would just do their damn research. Yes, the death rate for this epidemic is higher as opposed to something like the flu because we had no vaccine for it and we really had no way to prepare for it. I think it's normal to be a little intimidated by this because when it's something new to talk about and it's harmful, we don't know much about, that we don't really know how to protect ourselves from unless we distance ourselves from society, it's normal to be scared and vulnerable. People tend to react on fear, and I just find it very ironic how no one talks about Ebola or the fucking bird flu anymore. The next thing I want to talk about is Americans. We as Americans. I just think we're fucking dumb. Honestly, truthfully, that's just how I feel. Honestly, I think it's hypocritical and racist to blame another country for something that got out of their control from the beginning, that they have no control over, but we're doing no better. Yes, I feel like their government not only rejected help from the states, but they waited months until they signified anyone of the epidemic. There were doctors that were even arrested for wanting to do the right thing of letting the public know what was going on. But to point all fingers towards a country for this problem is literally, it's mind-blowing to me. And you know what? I think I'm gonna redo this twist because I want to twist this hair up underneath into the twist. Does that make sense? Almost like a flat twist. We'll see if it works out. But yeah, I'm just reading some of the things that I see and I'm just like, how stupid and immature can you be? Because if you run it back to flu season, actually, let's take it all the way back to flu season. So a few months ago, not everyone had the flu, okay? We've been had it. Many Americans who were sick during flu season tested negative for the flu, but they still had the symptoms because they've been had it. That wasn't the flu they had. Based off of what I've gathered, it was all some of the same symptoms, we just didn't know at the time. So to put all the blame on another country when our country and our president waited nearly 2 months before being proactive about anything is idiotic to me, and I refuse to see eye to eye with people as a result of that. America is just honestly just taking a nosedive at this point. Everyone knows it, everyone can see it, but I digress. As far as these twists though, I actually like the way they look. Like, I really do. I just know they're gonna shrink up. But the way I'm doing the twist is I'm twisting them the opposite direction that I'm twisting the hair around itself. And then I'm not twisting the ends. I'm just coiling the ends because I want the ends to be curly. Plus, that kind of prevents me from having to put rubber bands on each twist because I know it's going to be a lot of them, so. But the last thing I'm going to say about the subject is people need to learn the notion known as minding your business. I lost count of the number of people that I was seeing on the internet complaining and very upset about the fact that they were being sent home, even though they were still getting a paycheck. When there are many people who still have to leave the house, have to go to work, have to put their health in danger. I mean, that's just a luxury that not everyone has, and that's just the point that I'm trying to make. The whole social distancing doesn't really affect me personally because I make money without ever leaving the house. It's just a matter of having a bit of empathy and consideracy for those who aren't as fortunate as you are. I just wish people would stop assuming other people's circumstances and forcing this stay at home notion that you don't even want to follow yourself. The best thing that I can say for all of us is to just be proactive, stay safe, be productive, stop checking the media because all they're doing is just pushing an agenda. That's all it is. Protect yourself. Go read a book. Go get some drinks. Go get a new hobby. Pop a tab. Just do something productive in your time and just don't stress about it. As long as you're safe, what's there to worry about? And on to the next topic. The filter can finally come off. But before we get into the topic, can you like kind of see what I'm doing? I'm basically just twisting the hair, and then once I get like to the ends, I'm just finger coiling it. This is basically one section right here. So I think I'm going to do the front left section of my head next, and I'm going to use the other Ecostyler just so we can see if there's like a really big difference. I highly doubt it's going to be much of a difference, but we'll see. I feel like all the Ecostylers kind of work the same. They just kind of swap out different ingredients and change up the packaging just to get us to buy it. But you didn't hear that from me. So this is the next section I'm going to be doing. All I'm going to do is just take a little bit of the hydration serum. Just enough to kind of like re-wet the hair. And plus I do want some sort of like barrier up underneath the gel. Do y'all see what the hydration serum just does to my hair? It's almost like I put a gel on my, like it makes your hair look like that. But it's really moisturizing. And so now we're going to take the Cannabis Ecostyler. Did I even show y'all what this looked like? It looks like snot. Snot with glitter in it, basically. So once again, I'm not taking a lot. I'm just taking just enough to coat the section. And this one, I've never smelled anything like this before. I can't put my finger on it. I'm not sure what this stuff smells like. It's not a bad smell. It's just, I don't know. And this one does seem to have like a stronger hold than this one. Like, look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna try to twist this into the base of the twist, so that you won't even see the excess hair. So in case y'all weren't paying attention to what I was doing, all I'm doing is just twisting each strand the opposite direction, basically. This is something that I did for one of my twist out tutorials from 2 years ago. So it's basically the same method. I don't know if you guys remember that video, but it's the same method basically. It's just smaller sections of hair. So this next topic that I want to talk about is about a video that I saw in my recommendations recently. Well, not so much the video, but the topic. Disclaimer though, this is in no way a direct response to that particular video or YouTuber. In fact, I will leave her channel and the video link in the description box below so you guys can check it out yourself. I watched the whole video and I honestly thought it was a good ass video. I got to the comment sections and I ended up being directed to other videos, some similar to that video, but I was more intrigued by the comments per se than the actual videos themselves, because the videos themselves, they weren't actually messy. I was just simply baffled by the number of people that were so concerned with another person's pockets and their paycheck. I could never be a person who could be so invested in someone else's income. It just could not be me. But like I said, I'm not talking about any YouTubers in particular. However, if the shoe fits, then buy the most comfortable pair you can find, because I just don't want to hear it. I just feel like if you're gonna get all Twitter fingers about someone else's income, make sure to include in whatever paragraph you're typing include your own income. Like, what business is it of yours? Not sure what the internet has done to some people's heads, but I'm pretty sure you wouldn't walk up to a group of people in person whom you probably don't even know and start spitting out someone's business about their financial hardship or anything along the lines of that just to start speculation. This platform has basically become a competition of who can live the fakest lives and who can spill the most tea. And I think a lot of YouTubers and influencers basically fall into this trap. I'm sorry about that. I don't really know where my camera cut off, but I'm gonna pick up where I think I left off. In the meantime, while I was letting my camera charge, I just went ahead and like did more of the twists up here. I am noticing, however, some of the twists aren't turning out the exact same. Like, some are shrinking up more than others. It doesn't really bother me too much, but that's just something that I noticed. I'm gonna go back to working on this section over here. But yeah, I feel as if some YouTubers fall into the trap of not separating social media, which is full of fantasy, lies, and hate, from your life, also known as reality. I feel like maybe YouTubers that end up broke just become so infatuated with newest Balenciaga bag, so they can buy it, wear it once for Instagram likes and validation, and then never wear it again. So while we can just label that influencer as being irresponsible, I feel like it's not also all of their fault, because I feel like the viewers also play a factor as well. I've seen viewers who determine someone's worth and relevance and income based off the number of views they get on a YouTube video, which at the end of the day just ends up giving us a false sense of what reality is. Hence why you probably witnessed YouTubers going broke and realizing it before it was too late. End of the day, if you got it like that, you got it like that. You just gotta learn how to spend responsibly. And it's not like I'm paying your bills, so who am I to tell you what to do and what not to do with your money? I've recently been living by a principle of spending money on things that will only eventually help you bring more money back to you. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it's not okay to rent or live in a high-rise or buy the newest Louis belt, especially if you're making the money to do it and do it comfortably. Because trust and believe, I do believe in having nice things, but I also believe in setting boundaries and learning how to spend your money responsibly. So I'm a little confused as to why this twist in the very front, that's like in the middle of my face, it's a little deformed. Like, if you look at the other twists, I don't know if you can really see up close, but if you look at the other twists, they're like all nice and uniform and juicy, and they're like straight. This one's like all over the place. So I may redo some of these twists, because here's another one right here. I don't think I ever told anyone, but the texture for my hair is actually a little bit thinner towards the front. So what I may do is make these twists here in the front thicker, but we'll see. Okay guys, so it's been a few hours later, so I was like, if I'm going to show you the final results, I want to show you guys like the final results. So my hair is dry, so this is what the twists are looking like now that they're dry. What I did for this one right here, without this little bobby pin right here, it would have just been falling like in the middle of my face, as you guys saw earlier in the video. So I just kind of pinned it out of the way, or pinned it to the side, if you will. As far as the individual twists, I really like them. However, the hairstyle as a whole, starting from like here on back, the twists ended up getting, some of them ended up getting a little bit smushed, and then some of them ended up shrinking up too much, which I kind of expected to happen. And then plus my hair is healthy. It's really healthy now, so it's going to shrink up. So I don't really like the way this looks with it being down, but we're going to fix it up a little bit. So what I was thinking about doing was doing kind of like a half up, half down. Well, not necessarily a half up, half down, really. What I'm going to do is just put my head wrap on first so that we can cover up my dusty ass undercut. So let me go put this on real quick, and then we'll be right back. Alright, so now that I have the head wrap on, this is what we're looking like. So what I was going to do was pull like all of this up and then leave some hanging down. So I have my scrunchie. So this is what we're looking like. Let me actually lower this so y'all can see me. And now the next thing I'm going to do is just pull the scrunchie over once, and then pull it forward a little bit just so that I can bring the hair forward some, and then let it be. I also want to pull after twist a little bit just so that it kind of gives me like that pineapple look, if you will. I honestly just feel like that looks so much better. I wish I had a scarf so that I could just like wrap all of this up, but it's whatever. I'm probably going to play with it a little bit more over the few days, because I am going to keep it in just for a few days. I was also contemplating on turning this into a bun, but we'll see. It's really not that deep. Let me know what you guys think of this down below. I've never done mini twists before, and I'm fucking with it. I feel like it's going to be a bit of an adjustment for me, just because I don't typically do hairstyles like this. Y'all know me, I typically stick with the same boring ass hairstyles. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and watch another video. I will have videos on the screen right now for you to watch. And yeah, make sure to let me know what you think of this hairstyle down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.